Hi and welcome to this yoga flow. Today we'll be working into our spine. You won't be needing any equipment, but of course if you have your yoga blocks, maybe have them ready beside you, or a blanket or whatever you usually need for your practice. But otherwise just yourself, maybe a yoga mat, and then let's get started. So the point of today's flow is really getting our spines moving. So let's start off by interlacing the fingers in front, turning the palms out, and really rounding into your spine. So find a nice flexion of the spine, letting your shoulders move forward, look towards your belly, and then lift all the way to the top, palm facing towards the ceiling, and do a bit of a sway in your back, extending all the way up, and then down and forward, looking down, palms extending out in front, back and spine is flexed, and then let's do it on our breath. So inhale, lift up, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, exhale out in front, rounding into the spine. Inhale, lift, exhale, flexion of the spine. Inhale, lift, and this time stay on top. Really see if you can let your shoulders move towards your ears. And then bend down towards the left side. See if your seat bones can remain the same. And lift all the way to the top. Inhale, exhale, opposite side. Opening the chest, opening the side of the body. Inhale, lift, maybe look up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Opening the upper shoulder a bit towards the ceiling. Inhale to the top. Exhale, let your hands move to the side. Bend your elbows. Palms are forward. Fingers are stretched, reaching upwards. And your elbows are in a 90-degree angle. And then open your chest as much as possible. Maybe see if your hands can go behind the elbow. So open a bit more here. See how that feels in your shoulder. And then just a bit of rotation of the spine before we move forward. So let's rotate towards the left. Inhale. Exhale to the middle. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, middle. We're switching the breath now, so see what you prefer to do. So let's do an inhale here in the middle. And exhale, twist. Notice if you are gaining more reach. Inhale, middle. Exhale, twisting. Keep pushing your elbows backwards. Really emptying your chest, your lungs. Inhale, middle. Exhale, twist. Last time towards the middle. And then go all the way to the side on your exhale. And let's find neutral spine. Placing your palms in front of your knees. Lifting to all fours. Spread out your fingers, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And then see if you can find this push-up action between your shoulder blades. So we're really activating the stabilizing muscles. Let your chest fall down towards the ground without bending into your elbows. It's all the shoulder blades. Then push into your hands. Lift the area between your shoulder blades. Lifting up. Exhale, lower. All the action is happening between your shoulder blades, so you're lifting. Your hips are remaining the same. Your arms are straight. Lower. 2 more here. Lift. Exhale, lower. Lift on your inhale. And lower on your exhale. Find a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. And push all the way up to a downward facing dog, letting your tailbone seek the ceiling, keeping a small sway of your lumbar spine, your low back, lifting your chest, spreading the shoulders, creating a nice broadness above your shoulders, upper back. In your downward facing dog, it's all okay to keep your knees bent. Whatever it takes for you to be able to lift your tailbone and remaining that lumbar curve. Pushing into the hands, sending the weight backwards, letting your neck be long and free. And then let's see if we can find some more warmth. So on your next inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, jump or walk in between your hands. Landing with a straight spine, shoulder blades together on your back. Spine is long here, looking towards the floor. Exhale, forward fold. We're not all warm yet, so if you need to keep that micro bend of the knees, that's perfectly fine. Do whatever you need. And just let your back be free here in your forward fold for a minute. And then on your next exhale, really bend into your knees, chair pose, lifting the arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to chest. We're doing a variation of a sun salutation A. So inhale, bend into your knees, lifting all the way up, chair pose. Arms are extending alongside the ears. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, spine is straight. Exhale, walk or jump behind to a plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, either lower your knees or do a normal lower from your plank pose to half plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift, upward facing dog. Activate your glutes, keep your shoulders down. Exhale, downward facing dog, rolling over your feet. Finding the good position. Tailbone lifts. Hands pressing down. Your index finger pointing straight forward. Next inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or jump in front. Landing with a nice straight spine. Shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fingertips or hands to the floor. And then next inhale, lifting your right foot all the way up. Start lowering down into your left knee until the right foot and the toes find the mat behind to a lunge position. Straighten through the straighten through the right leg. And then sweep your arms behind, finding balance, lifting all the way up to a high lunge. Press into that front left heel. So by pressing down, you can feel your glute activating. Straightening through your right leg. See if you can also feel some activation on that side. See if you can find the feeling of drawing your feet together in the middle of the mat. And then exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do a twist and arches pose. So let your right hand extend in front, left behind. Nice twist here. Opening the shoulders. Hips remain square. So draw the left side hip a bit backwards. Right side hip forward. Arms are fully extended. And then let your right hand find the inside of your right foot. Here is one of those places where you can use blocks if you want to, but I recommend that you find some fashion where you can put your hand all the way down, even if that means lowering the right knee to the mat. Otherwise, stay with me here. Right knee lifted, still pressing into the left heel. Left hand extends above. And then roll to the outside of both feet, so the toes are pointing towards the left. Left knee is seeking the back of the room. Nice opening here of the hips. Right leg is still straight. Press into the right hand. And then if you want more, you can lift off the left foot. Go behind with the foot, finding the toes to the ground, opening up, wild thing. See if you can stay on your toes. And let the left hand extend above your head, reaching for the floor behind you. Next inhale, left hand circles back, finds the ground, left foot follows. Pull your knee to your chest and open your foot inwards, left foot toward the right side, knee towards the left. Lower your shin behind your hands. Keep the right knee lifted. And then see if you can find some balance here. If that's completely impossible, you can lower that right knee, that's fine. Otherwise, just a tiny lift of the hands, circling all the way up. Look towards the sky. Hands lower. And let your face lower towards the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You're supported by your hands to help you with balance and strength. And place the palms of the hand onto the mat. Really tighten your glutes, your core, and lift that left knee to your chest into a one-legged plank pose. Straighten the leg behind you and lower down, one-legged plank all the way down. Lift up, upward facing dog, 2 feet in the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, bend into your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or jump between your hands, landing with a straight spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the left leg up. We're going to do it all on the other side. Bend into that right knee, left foot, left toes, finds the mat behind. Find balance, press into the right heel, allowing you to sweep the arms backwards, lifting all the way up, high lunge. Again, if this is too much, please lower that left knee this time. Find a scissor action of pulling your right hip backwards. Left hip presses forward just a bit. Straighten through the hind leg. Pressing into the right heel, activating your glutes. Inhale, hands to chest. Opening archer's pose, left hand forward, right hand back. Letting the shoulders follow, but the hips remain still. If you have trouble with balance, maybe find a spot, a focal point to take your full attention and help you center. Inhale, left hand on the inside of the right foot, right hand to the ceiling. And next, exhale, rolling to the outside of both feet. Right knee turning to the back wall. And then see if you can make that right foot lift off the floor and step all the way behind. Opening up, wild thing. You're on your toes, on that right foot, maybe even on the left. Left knee is straight. And the right hand is reaching behind you. Nice back bend. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Right foot follows, knee to chest. Let the right foot trace towards your the left hand. Right knee, right hand. Lower down. Maybe stay with your knee lifted. Finding your fingertips. And if you can balance here, Follow me all the way up, circle motion of the arms, lifting your chest, looking upwards. Exhale, fingertips down. Straighten your back, activate your glutes. Exhale, face towards the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. See if you can let your glutes do the work, not just your arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One day I'm going to ask you to do this without the hands. So train your glutes right now. And when you have lifted one more time, palms down. And we're going to lift into that one-legged plank like we did before. So lift that right knee to the chest. Push into the hands. Shoulders wide. Exhale, extend right foot backwards. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, rolling over your toes, downward facing dog. Really good job, guys. From here, just bend into your knees. If you're able to jump forward into a cross-legged position, please do. Otherwise, just whatever way you need, come to a seated. From this seated position, place your hands on each side of your body. Stay on the fingertips. We're going to do a variation of a boat pose. So you have to adjust to what you need here. Maybe your hands go more behind for easier balance. Unravel your legs, maybe straighten. See how much or little you need in your hands. And from here, cross that right shin under the left. Pretend to do a cross-legged position. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, right on top of the left. Inhale, straighten. Left on top of right. Keep going here. Feel your abs working. Inhale, straight. Exhale, cross over. And see how much you need those hands. Exhale, cross over. Keep alternating between left and right on top. And see if you can find the balance, the rhythm. Maybe you can feel it in your hip flexors, maybe in your abs, whatever works. Good. Last time, all the way straight, and just lower down in front. Really good job. I know this one is hard. Last pose of the day. Gather your feet in front of you and move them towards your seat, enabling you to interlace your fingers and grabbing both feet, letting the knees open wide, and maybe do a bit of a motion here, up and down, releasing into your inner thighs. Keep breathing. When you're doing these flows, maybe you'll find that doing them multiple times will make it easy for you to remember the sequence. And then you can start playing on your own, see if you can maybe do the full flow, just moving on every inhale, every exhale. So rather than staying in the different positions, keep it moving, keep it fluent, and see how that makes your body feel. Then you'll just need a few minutes to do this entire flow. There are different benefits, different outcomes from constantly moving, or maybe holding the positions. So learn how to know what you need, what your body needs today. And let's end it off here in a butterfly pose. If you want, you can start leaning forward, maybe using your elbows to press down on your shins just a tiny bit. See if you can keep a somewhat straight spine, lifting that tailbone out behind you. It's really different how far we can go here. If you find it super easy and you can just like fold Maybe start opening your feet like a book. See if that changes the stretch. Never force it. If something hurts, go back. And release the stretch. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure as always. Namaste.